You're kidding me. Dude, what? Dude! Oh my God. I thought that was a joke. All right, guys, we're heading down into the coastal plain right now. Should be getting there at a decent time, and hopefully snakes are gonna be crossing the road. We're gonna be doing the thing where we drive back and forth and waste gas looking for snakes. So hopefully it pays off. A little guy? Oh my gosh, that's awesome.
There it is.
All right. Oh, look at the little S.
The squiggle.
Yeah, wow, that's so cool. Holy smokes. Yeah, so this is my lifer Simus. I asked Noah to deliver, and he sure did. After an hour or so of cruising this morning, we've got a little Simus, which is Heterodon Simus, a southern hognose snake, and wow.
Very little.
Beautiful. Yeah, that is tiny, dude. I would love to see an adult before we go, but I'm gonna grab my camera real quick and just get some pictures of this guy.
Yeah, he's like almost a runt. I mean, they're all small, but it seems like he hasn't had like more than 1 or 2 meals maybe.
Yeah, dude, I love the rostral scale. That's awesome compared to an Eastern.
Yeah.
That's really, really cool. Man, that is awesome. Such cool little snakes. This has been on my bucket list for a long time. I'm just hardly ever in range, and I figured I'd come up with an excuse to come down and see Noah and give these guys a try in Georgia. Super, super cool. A lot stouter and with a more upturned snout than our Eastern hogs that we usually see on the channel. And as you guys know, Eastern hogs are one of my favorite species, so just seeing another type of hognose is obviously going to be a treat. But we're going to make sure it gets off the road and keep cruising around for a little bit. It would be pretty cool to see an adult because, as you can see, this snake is real small. All right, well, that was pretty neat. We're going to keep cruising around for a little bit, and hopefully we get to see some others. All right, so we had a racer getting off the road, and in a rarity, I chased him off the road and caught him for the content. But check this out. It's a nice southern black racer, and it's pretty different looking than the racers that we have back home, I think at least. Look at that white chin he's got. I'm trying to see if we'll show it. There you go. It's really honestly a pretty nice looking snake, despite being very common. Look at that. Pretty neat. I'm hoping that we get to see some coach whips while we're out here, but any snake is a welcome find for sure. And really this does look noticeably different than the racers back home, and one prominent thing that I'm noticing is how dark it is on the stomach even. The only really light patch on the snake is that white chin. So kind of neat. I'm gonna move it off and we're gonna keep looking around.
Let her rip. Moderate zoom.
I like how whenever I open my door to get out, I'm just like in the middle of a sand mound. Well, about 10 yards down the road from that racer is another Simus.
That's a pretty one.
That is really nice. Beautiful. And it's in the shade this time, which is nice.
So, racer was right there. We got back in the car. Boom.
So cool, dude.
This sand is so cool to the touch.
Yeah. Wow. Very neat. Beautiful snake. Wow. All right, so we made sure that that guy got off the road, and we're gonna keep cruising around for a little bit. I'm hoping that we get to see some other stuff, but satisfied so far. All right, one of the unfortunate realities of road cruising for snakes is that snakes cross roads, and the people on the roads most of the time are not looking for snakes. So this adult southern hognose snake got hit by a car, and it's a really pretty adult, something that I was really hoping to see. It's a good sign that snakes are moving, but obviously very unfortunate and a bit of a bummer. So we're gonna move it off the road, and we do that just so that no scavengers come onto the road trying to eat it and get hit themselves. And we're gonna keep cruising around. We're hoping that we continue to see some stuff here. All right, so this is part of the game here. Down in the coastal plain when you're day cruising, on this sand you can see very, very obviously where a relatively big snake tried crossing the road. And it looks like it went up and turned around and came back. So we're just kind of trying to figure out which direction it went, and then we're gonna hike around.
It went up here
in the habitat.
You can see where it pushed up the embankment.
Because it would slide down if it were going downhill. Yeah. I don't see anything over here. Let's see. Did we get anything live on camera? All right, so far not seeing what apparently crossed the road there. We're just kind of out in the bushes now, but I think we're gonna head back to the car and keep cruising. It's another hopeful sign that maybe a pine snake or an adult Simus is out there willing to move across the road, but we're gonna keep cruising and see if we actually find one in the road this time. What's happening is we have a stowaway.
Is there a bug on me?
It's not on you.
Is he on my seat?
Slow down and turn around and look at your headrest.
Oh. Did he go out the window?
I don't really know.
I think he did.
I hope.
I think he jumped straight out the window.
We can only hope, but anyway. Mid-conversation, Noah just says, "Is that an adult Simus?" And sure enough, check that out. Oh yeah, that's awesome. Look at the tracks. He came wandering all the way from over here. Man, that's awesome. This is a trip maker for me for sure. Oh, it's hissing too, just like a platy. Just like our eastern hognoses we love.
What do you think about that, Will?
I think that's pretty awesome, dude. That's really cool. Trip made for me. That is awesome, dude. So cool. That is very satisfactory.
So male southern hogs tend to be pretty well endowed, so whenever you see the tiny little tail like that, you're looking at a female. So it's especially important we get this girl out of the road.
All right, so we saw this thing off the road, and she's just kind of chilling out in habitat here. Look at that. Such a beautiful snake. I wanted to see one of these for a long time, and while I was really excited to see the babies, adult snakes just in general are kind of cooler in my opinion, because you know, they've got like their full pattern and facial structure going on. So it's just always cool to see like an adult example of the species. Nice adult, nothing huge or anything like that, but really pretty snake. All right, cool. We've gotten our pictures. We're gonna keep cruising around. We're hoping for a pine snake. We think that's what might have been those tracks earlier. So, you know, anything else from here is a bonus. I feel like I've kind of accomplished what I needed to accomplish. All right, well, really sweet stuff there. Yeah, excited about that for sure. All right, well, we are on our way to a different location. We've kind of left the real sandy area where we're finding those southern hognose snakes, and you'll see in a second here, we have a slight dilemma in our travels.
This is a real ordeal.
Yeah, what on earth is going on?
Do I wait to get waved around, or do I just kind of go for it?
I think you just kind of go for it. I would go for it now. All this lady's here. Oh, cop light's up there. Yeah, she's saying to come.
Oh,
I guess. Oh my gosh, look at that.
Wow.
Holy smokes. So close to that, like, gutter. Yeah. Jeez. You're kidding me. Dude, what? You're kidding me. Dude. Oh my god. I thought that was a joke. What?
This is right where that last one was, dude.
Oh my god. Holy smokes, dude. That's absolutely nuts. So we got some cloud cover. We left, you know, from looking for simuses, and Noah said, what?
Simuses. It's just a funny word.
But anyway, Noah thought that the clouds looked pretty good for coral snakes.
The clouds don't lie, brother.
The clouds do not lie, and check that out. That's ridiculous. Now, we've got them in this Tupperware here because, I mean, if you guys can see, it's a little coral snake. I've only seen 2 other coral snakes. The last one I saw was a behemoth earlier this year, and this guy's tiny, and that makes him pretty difficult to handle, and we've just got him in here so we can kind of hold him while we get our camera stuff set up, and then we're going to take some pictures. But this is ridiculous. We were freaking out because, I mean, any coral is worth kind of freaking out over, but in this area they're relatively uncommon, and Noah's put in a lot of work to dial in on finding these things, so really cool. Wow. Alright guys, so we got this coral here to pose up using our Bob Ferguson Fast Nature calendar, which is actually what I use to schedule my YouTube videos. But anyway, yeah, look at that, just coiled up, beautiful little snake. I don't know if it would become more vibrant with age or not, because it's not glowing. It could be close to shedding even.
Yeah,
with some of that darkish
look,
color.
Kinda.
But here, I'll put my hand on this side of it. Obviously, don't get this close, but look at that though, dude. Look how tiny that is. Look at my pinky next to the head. It's a wee little guy.
So here's the last one I found here. Look at how much more wide the yellow is.
Right, yeah, it's got pinstripe yellow. It's kind of cool.
It's very thin, and that's why the red looks so wide, because the yellow is very thin, I think.
Yeah, it's beautiful though. What a find. Some baller content for your channel and mine.
They're just non-existent right now for some reason.
Yeah, let's put them back, as you always should.
All right, little dude ski.
That's so awesome, dude.
Slurp.
Wow.
He's almost camouflaged right there, like in the grass.
Yeah, banded snakes, it's underappreciated, but when they're moving or still, it just totally breaks up their shape, even something that colorful.
All right, let's get another one.
Yeah, right? Alright guys, well, we're cruising around. We haven't seen any other snakes other than that coral snake all evening, and I guess even all afternoon since that last big Simus.
1 or 2 o'clock.
Yeah, so not a whole lot of snakes, but we've found some bangers today for sure. And we're just cruising around. Temperature's actually holding up pretty nicely. It's like 73 degrees still, which is pretty warm. And that's probably because of the cloud cover that you can see. But it'll be dark pretty soon. I'll just film whatever else we come across. All right, we're getting a drizzle, and we might have is that a green snake? Is it little? That might be dead.
It's dead.
Dang it. Wow, this is way more rain than we bargained for.
Yeah.
When was this hit though? We just passed, didn't we? Oh, it's got ants on it. We must have missed it.
It's just, they're hard to see in the road.
Yeah.
It's fairly old too. His hemipene is a little crutchy.
All right, get that off the road. Finally, Jesus. Copperhead, yeah? That is nice. Look at that. That is pretty.
Yeah, the ones here are very light colored. They have a look to them.
Look at them flattening out.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, my lens is fogging up from the steam. Wow, this guy is being a pain in the butt. Holy smokes.
They tend to be.
If another car comes, obviously, we can just yeet him. Oh, there we go. Oh, what a pissy little snake. Oh my gosh. Well, he was going that way, so. There we go. Finally, dude. Chill out. Pretty nice copperhead here. We've seen literally just that tonight, other than the coral snake. So, I mean, no complaints, but holy smokes, he's very, very cranky. He keeps striking like into the air, but we're gonna make sure he gets off the road over here where he was headed, and we're gonna kind of keep cruising our way home, but we're wrapping up soon, I believe.
Maybe we should have started.
All right, I'm not complaining, I swear. We've had a great day, but this is our second DOR King of the day, and we're pretty confident that the car in front of us hit this snake, which is pretty unfortunate, because as you can see, it's still moving, and I mean, yeah, that's actually got like tons of muscle.
Like it
yeah,
was just hit.
That's really sad.
Like he's not even bleeding yet. That's really, really
Maybe
tragic.
we should be cruising right now.
That was exactly my thought. Like, look at the red.
Yeah, that's gorgeous. Well, super unfortunate, but this is just kind of a part of the hobby and a part of our interactions with snakes here, so bummer.
For Noah?
Yes.
All right, this is all yours.
That's gotta be me right there.
Okay.
I think so.
I think this is actually me as it would turn out.
No, that one, that's gotta be me.
Oh, this one?
It's gotta be me.
Thank you, you too.
Thank you. All right, guys, we are back at Noah's driveway, essentially, which is where he finds a lot of amphibians, and we're just doing a quick walk because it's pretty rainy here. We essentially drove right into a storm. He's got a spring peeper right here, but I don't know, that king snake that had just gotten hit in front of us was kind of a big tease because we didn't see any other snakes. Not that we were cruising super hard. We stopped and got food and whatever, but we're gonna hit it hard tomorrow. I'll see what we find here first before rounding out the video, and then that's probably gonna be it. All right, guys, so we took a stab at some salamanders for a little bit,
just,
and
you know, he's a fellow
seeing
YouTuber.
a coral snake.
Make sure to check out his channel.
This is so stupid. Anyway, guys, so we walked around in the rain there, and of course, when we stepped out of the car, it just started dumping on us. We saw a slimy salamander, an upland chorus frog, but like I couldn't even have my camera out of the car. So yeah, super wet. Last snake of the night, unfortunately, was that dying king snake, but I can't express enough excitement about that little baby coral snake, which is just crazy in a pretty rare area, and on top of that, lifer simus, and just all around really fun day. So I'm gonna wrap this video up here. If you made it this far, thanks for watching, and I will catch you guys in the next one, where I will be with this guy again, doing some different stuff. So see you guys then.